What's going on YouTube? It's TCG Jake here, and this is our 100 subscriber special, and we're actually at a 105 subscribers. So thank you for that and everybody who's been participating in the comment section and giveaways and watching my videos. For this video, I figured I would just show you guys some of my collection, because I didn't really know what else to do. I wanted to do something big, but I'm going to have to wait for that. So we'll start with the graded cards. We've got... This is actually a PSA 10 Plasma Blast Dialga Ix. I know I just gave away a PSA 9 that I had. And this was actually the second card I ever sent to get graded. I sent it out because I bought one of those Fennekin boxes from, well, I don't remember what era. I think like when X and Y first started, because Fennekin is an X and Y starter. And it had Plasma Blast in it, and I pulled it out of that box. So I got that, and I just looked at it and I was like, this is beautiful, and I love Dialga, being a Gen 4 lover like myself. And I sent him on his way to get graded. And we also, I'm gonna move back just so you guys can see me do my hand gestures. We also have this PSA 9 Dialga Ix from Phantom Forces, and I apologize for the glare and the lighting. I unfortunately don't have lights in my house that work good for videos, so I have been using you know, daylight, and it's actually raining right now where I am, so there's no daylight right now. This is I couldn't remember what set this is from. Meloetta Reverse Hollow from Supreme Victors, and if you don't know, that Meloetta is actually a shiny Pokemon. So that would explain a lot. I know the Supreme Victor set has gone up in price quite, I mean, anything Pokemon has pretty much gone up in price quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. And if you're wondering the reason for that, it literally is stimulus checks. That is the reason, and things change all the time. Things go up in price all the time. Sorry, I was telling my wife she could walk in a certain area. She's not in the video. We're waiting on a pizza, so this is gonna be like a vlog type of video. There won't be too much editing because I like it to be real. It's raining, so she's making a little sign to leave the pizza under a tote or something. This is actually Cynthia from Ultra Prism and PSA 9. One of the reasons I sent this one out was because, for one, again, Gen 4 lover, so that one was very close to me, and also she is a tough battle in those games. I've heard she's pretty tough in Black and White and Black and White 2. I don't know if she's in both of those or just one, but I have yet to battle her, as I am currently in my playthrough of of White 2. So this is actually a shiny, well, obviously you know it's shiny, Hidden Fates Darkrai, and the funny thing about this card is it's all 10s except for, I believe, Centering. Yeah, Centering got an 8.5, which dropped this card down to a 9, yeah. So, yeah, that kind of it screwed me over a little bit. It's okay. I was expecting like I said before, always expect an 8, but shoot for, or no, always expect a 7, but shoot for 9s or something like that. This is a Mario Pikachu promo. This is one of two, actually, and they are both 9.5, and I actually was lucky enough and very fortunate to get these back when the boxes were 20 bucks, and my wife actually told me to buy the Luigi one as soon as possible, and I stupidly did not. And so that one has also gone up in price to, I believe, it like sealed $200. So I got those graded once they started rising up in price. What we have next is a Hollow Shadowless Charizard from base set. Did I say PSA in the last one? These are BGS. BGS 8. And so this, how did I get this? This is not actually from my olden days of collection. I actually got rid of a bunch of my cards and traded them for, believe it or not, like a Nintendo DS, because I couldn't get one like when I was a kid, or I sold mine or something. I wanted a new one, and I gave away all my awesome cards for it, and I don't know why. And it's the one of the few decisions I regret in my life. I actually got this from an app. I don't know if you've ever shopped on Mercari. I bought a collection there, and this was inside of it. So I sold most of the other cards off and sent this one off to get graded and kept it. I pretty much broke even on that. There is, you know, I'm noticing it now though, one of my gripes with BGS is their case quality control is not the greatest. And right here we have a BGS 10 Black Label Hidden Fates Sylveon Gx. I'm a big Eevee fan and a big Evolution fan. So this is, you know, one of my favorite cards. I wasn't too surprised when it came back at 10. I look my cards over pretty well before sending them over to get graded. This is a BGS 10 Black Label Umbreon Hidden Fates card, which I believe is also rising in price right now. The card itself, not necessarily the grade. I'm not sure how much this is worth at the moment. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Like, again, an Eevee fan. And I actually did have a Black Label Charizard and a Black Label Cynthia, but I sold both of those off to, I don't remember what I had to do with them. Oh, one of them I had to fix a mold issue in my bathroom, so that's how I got the money for that. The other one, I don't remember what I did with that money. This is a BGS 10, not a Black Label, but still a 10 none the same, pristine condition Espeon Gx from Hidden Fates. And the only reason it's not a 10 is because centering is 9.5. Eyeballing it, I can kind of see it actually. It's the left side, and I should have looked it over a little bit better, but it's a 10 nonetheless. Next, we have Mewtwo, Hidden Fates, pristine 10. Yeah, obviously GX Pokemon. Again, this one got didn't get a Black Label because the edges are 9.5, but pristine none the same. This is my Plasma Storm BGS Charizard Secret Rare card, and so the thing with this is I actually picked it up not too long ago for $100, and I made a Reddit post on my regular account about how people should be picking these up now before they rise in price. And a couple of people agreed, and a couple of people were like, no, they were overprinted. But here's the thing a lot of people don't remember, is that things didn't get overprinted until 2016 when Pokemon Go came out. That's why we have things like Steam Siege and Fates Collide and Evolutions. So this card is very hard to find. At the time I was looking for it was around $100. This one I think I got for like 90, and these were all ungraded when I purchased them, except for the except for the Phantom Forces Dialga. I don't think I said I sent that one out. I actually got that one for $30 on eBay just by like sorting by new. So back to this Charizard. I grabbed it when it was around $100. I think I got this one for 90, like I said. Sent it off to get graded. There is actually, you can't really see it, there's like a printing mark, and I wasn't sure how much that would affect the grade, and there are some other, you know, not hard issues, but some corner issues with it. And I was surprised to get it back in as good as a grade as I did. And now, I don't know if you know this, but these cards have risen in price drastically. I believe we're up another $100 on these. And this is my BGS Hidden Fates. Oh, my camera is not focusing. BGS 9.5 Hidden Fates Charizard. So you know how I said I had a Black Label Charizard that I sent off to get graded and sold? I actually pulled these two from the same tin. I know, crazy story, pretty insane. I remember like dry heaving because I was like, this is the best tin I've ever had. I wish I would have recorded it. At the time I wasn't, you know, as great as editing, and I'm not that great at it now. I am getting better. That being said, I got some more stuff to show you guys. So we have here, I'm not gonna show them all just because I know you guys have seen them all. This is what a complete set of Hidden Fates look like. Not the shiny vault part, but we're getting to that. I don't have that complete. And what we have here is all of the Hidden Fates shiny vault cards I have yet to grade and sort and all that, like Leafeon. And I do plan on grading all of my Hidden Fates card at some point. Sorry, I can't show you guys a little bit better view. These are the cards I plan on grading next. At least that was the plan. You know, we got some Charizards from Evolutions here, and we've got a Zekrom full art from Legendary Treasures, football card that I forgot that I was sending out. I don't collect those as much. Another Mewtwo, another Sylveon, another Umbreon. Dark Charizard was not meant to be graded. That's just in there. He's not a holo though, by the way. This Kyogre Ix, which is from not Primal Clash. What set is that called? I don't remember the name of that set. It was the newer, like with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This is actually, I don't know what set this is from either, but I know it's a Secret Rare Empoleon, which is a shiny Pokemon. That is my favorite Gen 4 starter, so I plan on sending that one out. We got the birds, as Leonhardt would say. Since I'm kind of going for the Hidden Fates complete set, I've got, you know, Hidden Fates promos. This Solgaleo promo, I think the rest of these are promos. Gardevoir and Glaceon 2 need to go to BGS, so I can keep it all the same. So you may have seen my background, which involves some Funko Pops and some statues and stuff. And I am a pretty big Marvel fan. As far as comics go, I do have a few comics. I even have some graded ones, which I'm about to show you. This is a more about me video, so you guys can just learn about me and the stuff I collect, and I hope you enjoy it. If you have made it this far in the video, I know it's long. I want you to comment your favorite legendary Pokemon. Any legendary, no mythicals though. I'll know. It's okay if you don't know the difference. You can comment mythicals too, because mine is tied between like Shaymin and Dialga, so, and one of those is mythical. So what I have here is actually a Supergirl issue 32, 31. I don't remember the name of this issue. Issue 33, and this is actually a recalled comic, and it was recalled recently, and I believe it was because there was like a racial slur in it or something. I don't remember 100% the reason. So I picked that up and sent it off to get graded. And here we have a Spider-Geddon first. Is this issue 0 or issue 1? Issue 1. And it's got the PS4 Spider-Man variant cover, which I was very happy with that purchase. Glad I picked it up. It's a 9.6. And we have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 001 autographed by the artist. So the thing that you guys might not know is, and something I didn't really figure out until after I sent this in, CGC, which is the company that grades comics, does not verify signatures. Well, I do have this certificate of authenticity for this comic, and I got it from the website of the guy who is the artist. They will not grade unless, or they will not count them as authentic unless there is a, unless they are present there. And so, that being said, what they put up here is name written in marker, but it still gets, you know, a decent grade even with that. So I don't know if that takes the value down a little bit or not, but it's something that I still like. It is a good one to purchase and pick up. It was one of my favorite art is on it. So another thing I have actually recently gotten into is these PVC type statues. This is Mysterio from Spider-Man. Kind of strictly on a Spider-Man statue diet right now. There are some cool Pokemon ones that have like gallery figures. This is that I want to pick up someday. This is a Spider-Man or Spider-Punk. He is also from the game. Most of these are all from the game, not all of them. Mysterio is obviously comics and recent movie. This is, I don't remember the name of his suit in the game. We'll just call it Insomniac suit because that's the company that made it. So I picked this up, and I actually don't like this statue that much. It was small, and that's why I picked it up. Not a big fan anymore the more I hold it and look at it, but it's not too horrible. And after, you know, Into the Spider-Verse, which is one of my favorite movies, I grabbed this Miles Morales PVC statue that I'm very enjoying all the time. I love to look at it. And this actually came with the limited edition Spider-Man game, and that is pretty, you know, he's pretty neat looking. There's a lot of detail put into this statue, and I bought the game and the limited edition console for this because I'm a big Spider-Man fan here. So, you know, I was very pleased with the way that game turned out, and the way this statue is very sweet looking. I am also not a huge collector. I have a few of them, obviously, up there. I've got the Pokemon ones too, but they're in the back. A Funko Pop fan, but I like the ones, you know, that shine or glitter. So this is actually one of my favorite. It is I don't think it shines or glitters or anything. It does glow in the dark. Ahsoka Tano, who is, if you haven't seen Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I don't actually like the Star Wars Rebels show, but the Clone Wars show, you should go check it out. It is an imperative cartoon for adults and children. Everybody should see it. I don't care what your mom said, if you're too old or not, you should go watch it. It's very good. This one is more recent. This is a 2019 Summer Limited Convention exclusive, which I believe ended up at GameStop, if I'm correct. And it's Batman, it's just a blue chrome. And this one I got recently. It's just Darth Vader lights up. I haven't even taken it out of the box. I take a few of them out of the box. Like I've got a big old Iron Man one sitting over there that I take out of the box. So that's about it with my Funko Pop collection. I'm not going to go through all of those. Trust me, that would be boring. And this is a mostly Pokemon channel anyways, so I'm not going to go through everything. But I've got like a lightsaber up there, a Wonder Woman statue still in the box, some Lego sets. I even have some Lego sets down here still. So here is what I consider my collection binder. And this is mostly like ultra rares and stuff. And the binder is actually starting to wreck. And I did start storing my cards a little differently now, and I plan on changing it, but it is going to take some time. So this is obviously, you know, a lot of breaks. Best card in here on this front page, I'm not going to go through every page, but this Florges Break actually has an upside down Pokeball printed on it. So I'm actually going to turn this camera around and we'll do it this way. This is actually why my later videos aren't Pokemon card uploads, and it's because I don't get as good as the lighting in here. I've got a Burning Shadows box over here. If you saw that when I was moving my camera, that might be edited out. That is for tomorrow's video, so hopefully we pull a Hyper Charizard. As I was saying, this Florges Break actually has an upside down Pokeball printed on it, which was really neat, and I never would have noticed it if I hadn't, for some reason, decided to flip that card around. I actually have a video on here where I open some air cards. You can check that out if you like. I believe it is called the worst blister pack opening or something like that. I might link it in the description. I might not, just because this video is going to be long. We've got some full arts. This Red's Pikachu, that is a sick card, but it's not that expensive. Some more full arts. So you can kind of see I got back in around the same time as everybody else, you know, Pokemon Go. So my secret rare, you know, Water Energy, some Charizards, this awesome card, Wailmer, and Magikarp. More Charizards. I've got the Evolutions, Reverse Holo and Holo Charizard. I believe I have all the Charizards from Evolutions. You know, just some Holos. These are my favorite promo cards. These came out during the Generations. Oh, actually, you know what? This one I think is from Evolutions. This one was a promo card from Generations, and I love those promo cards for that. That set is awesome, and it baffles me that it hasn't gone up in price yet, and I think it's undervalued. Red's Challenge is a pretty cool card. I don't remember what it's from. I think it might be on Broken Bonds. I believe I pulled that from the booster box. Another two cards from Generations, Articuno and Zapdos full arts that are awesome, and again, another reason I think that. Another card from Generations, and another reason I think that set is undervalued, and another promo card from Generations. So really, if you haven't, you can still pick up those boxes for not that much. I would highly recommend doing it. I really would. So this Meloetta is from Legendary Treasures, and that is actually the set my wife first opened, and she pulled the gold Zekrom that I have over there, and she just had an absolute blast. And again, I believe that is from Generations, that awesome Sylveon card up there. Legendary Treasures is cool for their full arts. I wouldn't say their holos are that great, as I believe that's where this is from. I might be wrong, the Landorus cards, but it had the Radiant Collection, which was pretty neat and pretty cool. We have some promos and some full arts and some secret rares, and these are Steam Siege Azumarill, which at one time I thought maybe these will go up in price, and then I realized how easy they were to get, and that is never going to happen probably. We've got a Holo Pichu promo from the old days. Some more full arts. I recently pulled that Glalie actually. Some Houndoom full arts that are pretty sweet. Oh, more full arts, Rayquaza, and we got a Reshizard English right there. Plasma, Blast, Palkia. What else have we got in here? It's been a while. Dedennes, which I know are going up in price. I believe there might even be a second Dedenne in here. Maybe it's in my other binder. We've got a full art Sceptile, some Torchics, some Sharpedos, you know, all that interesting stuff. I'll get to the fun stuff. Another Dedenne, which that I actually really like these. So when Sun and Moon came out and they did these full art like second version cards, I was a huge fan of those. Just I like them better than the rainbows. We've got Ash Greninja, which is a cool promo if you haven't gotten. This is actually a Steam Siege promo, and if you were wondering, yes, or not promo, secret rare. The Steam Siege secret rares are beautiful, and if you can get them for cheap, I would do it just because they are awesome, and maybe one day they'll be worth more than the $1.25 that you paid for them. Shaymin from Generations, I believe, Elite Trainer Box, if that is correct. Shaymin from Legendary Treasures, which if you've seen one of my other videos, I've opened a couple of those Shaymins already on this channel. We've got a Lugia from, oh, I believe that is Roaring Skies. I might be wrong about that. We've got some full art Mega cards. I miss Mega Pokemon. I hope they make a return someday. Full art Cresselia, the sweetest card on this page. Radiant Collection Eevees. Should just like dedicate a full page to Eevee. Same with Gardevoir. A bunch of Gardevoirs. More Gardevoir, Shiny Gardevoir, which is a Generations card. Full art Giratina, which I believe is also Roaring Skies. That might be wrong. Legendary Treasures full art Mew, which that one actually did start rising in price a little bit since I checked all those years ago. It's not worth a ton, but it is rising. We've got a Charizard up here from Evolutions. Just trying to point out the good stuff so you guys can see. I don't remember what. There are vintage cards in here. There is a first edition Dark Blastoise somewhere in here. I just have to find it. We've got some EX Howlon Phantoms. Delta Species. I believe that's also from Howlon Phantoms, that Kingdra. Stamped cards. I love stamped cards, even if they're not the greatest. I just love little stamps. I'm a sucker for stamps, and I wish Pokemon Company would stamp like every holo, or at least every promo. I would love it a lot more if they did. And we've got Sun and Moon, what is this? Oh, I know what this is from. Guardians Rising pre-release, I believe. And then we've got these Pokemon Center card leak things, and that's just from me going in and playing at the pre-release. A bunch of full art trainer cards. Some of these might be, I don't think they are, they might be. I think these are from all packs, but there was a box that came out, the Best of XY box or whatever. This Team Flare card, some secret rares, and some more full arts. We're kind of switching eras. I know this was a promo. I don't remember the rest of them. I don't believe they are. I don't know what sets. What else have we got? This cool looking Ampharos in the top right corner. Another Legendary Treasures Mew sitting up there. A Mewtwo EX that is full art and sitting at the bottom. This Rainbow Darkrai that is from Burning Shadows, I do believe. Oh, some more GX cards. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. This sick promo that, if you haven't picked it up, you should. I don't remember when it came out or what set it's with. And I believe that is an that is an Evolutions. It wasn't a base set. I think I do have a base set in here, but I'm not sure. We've got a Surfing Pikachu secret rare. This awesome looking Flareon and the Shaymin card that was once worth a little bit of money. And I believe these are all from the Best of XY box, so that's why the Shaymin card is in there and all that. Just some more. That is a Breakthrough Mewtwo, I believe, which if you have not seen that card, oh my, hold on, I'm going to pull that out for you guys. This is one of the best secret rares I have seen, and I wish there was more. There's got a few Pokemon in there. I just love when they add those extra Pokemon. It makes the cards a lot better, and it even adds some lore, kind of, in some cases. We've got some more full arts. I believe some of those are from Ultra Prism, the Palkia specifically. Ultra Prism Hollow. This Gardevoir EX that a lot of these cards I actually got from like online lots that just kind of ended up in there, and they were just good lots. So a lot of the vintage cards you will see are from there. We've got a legend card from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I only have the top half. It's Raikou or Entei and Raikou. I need the bottom half. That is a Celebi Prime. So we'll be on the lookout for that, for more Prime. Oh, there's another Prime card. Tyranitar Prime. If you guys don't know what Primes are, they are from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver era. I've got some Shining cards. I actually have a full binder of Shining Legends that I'm still trying to complete. I do have the Mewtwo, though. I didn't pull that. I had to buy that one. The Lab Mewtwo that everybody wants. This Vintage Ampharos. Dialga Level X. Are those vintage now? Would we call those vintage? I kind of hate when people call cards from that era vintage because they're not quite there yet, I don't think. Charizard G. I believe that is a promo. And I think that's another Evolutions Zapdos. So I hope you guys are enjoying going through my binder. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully you've got nothing to do and that's why you're watching this far. I'm sure nobody is, but you never know. This is a Kingdra Prime. And also hit subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We will be opening more stuff on this channel every day as much as I can do it. We've got some vintage Japanese Magneton. I believe that's Rocket Magneton from that set. I'm not sure. She's from Burning Shadows, Acerola. Is that Acerola or is that something else? Yeah, Acerola. That's correct. We've got a Scizor Prime, Kiawe full art, the Shiny Bagon from, I don't remember what set that's from, but I believe, it might be Platinum. It might be Platinum or Platinum Arceus or Arceus, whatever you want to call it. So Wigglytuff base set 2, which I don't see it right now. I thought one of the ones I had a swirl, but I don't know if it's that one or not. We've got some Legendary Collection Alakazam and a trainer card. A bunch of Alakazams on this page. Sabrina's Alakazam, regular base set Alakazam. What else do we have? Crystal Guardian stamped card. Here's my first edition Dark Blastoise, which the only reason I haven't graded is because it's not in like the best condition, but it's still really neat. So if you guys are wondering, I do have that first edition card and the card behind it, which is a Machamp, obviously, because it's so easy to get. Erica's Venusaur, which is pretty neat. Base set Snorlax, some Primes, some more level X's, some EX's. I don't know what era this is getting into. I believe some of these are Pop Series cards actually too. And we've got some Hidden Fates. I think these are going to be a bunch of Hidden Fates promos. I can at least prove to you I did my time opening Hidden Fates. As you can see. Oh, and here we are towards the end of the binder. We've got the Rainbow Bird, some more vintage cards. Yeah. So we even have the same Dark Magneton, so it's Dark Magneton in Japanese. And I believe this is from Skyridge, the Fira, which I know is a set that's going up. I don't know if the price of that card is going up. We got some Altaria, another, this one's actually worth more than you would think. It's a Dragonair. Now, I don't think it's a ton, but that's the end of that binder, and I have one more binder to show you all. So this is oh, I have it backwards. This is a Flex Folio binder, which these are the binders I would recommend to anybody, as you can fit double sleeve cards in there, and they work really good. So we just have a bunch of promos, a first edition Machamp again, because again, so easy to get. I do have, I'll let you know if I see anything on the other side. Some full arts and some GXs. Charizard promo up there from Generations, I believe. Oh, what else we got? More promos, more promos. I actually have a binder of Ultra Prism that I'm trying to complete too, but that's becoming harder and harder as time goes on, and I don't know if I'll ever do it. I will not show that binder today. This will be the end of the video with this binder. We've got a Hidden Fates Articuno, some extra Articuno up there. I think I have a couple of those. There's an empty space, which I wish I would have known, because then I could put some other cards in here. This is what I was talking about. That is a Radiant Collection Pikachu. Radiant Collection? Yeah, Radiant Collection, I believe is correct, from Legendary Treasures. So there's a lot of holos and promos and stuff. We got a full art Virizion. Is it Verizon? Virizion. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got some more vintage stuff on the right over here. I know you guys like vintage cards. We have a Blaziken EX, which wasn't that in my other binder too? What else do we got? We got a bunch of cool stuff. Another, again, sucker for stamps. A Togetic that is a Dragon Frontiers stamped. That's pretty cool. We've got this Ditto, some Rhydon, some other Pokemon up here. There is some more vintage cards over here. We've got a Blaine's Arcanine, a Kangaskhan, and a Giovanni's Nidoking, which I don't know how much that is worth, but it is hollow. What else we got over here? Nothing too much. Some Infernape, but looks like some Hidden Fate stuff again, because, you know, can't open too much of Hidden Fates and you still get some pretty neat cards. We've got a Lucario from Hidden Fates over here, the mustard looking boy. We do have a regular Marini from Sword and Shield. You can see I haven't opened much of Sword and Shield stuff, so I'm kind of glad I'm doing these videos just to get back into it. What else we got? I think this might be the end of our cool stuff. I believe the rest of these are all like common Hidden Fates cards. Oh, I actually picked a bunch of these up for like $2 and then I got like the whole thing. I do have the Stout Light. I thought this binder was full. I guess it's not full. We've got some promos and some other, more of those yellow full art card borders. I wish those borders were silver so much. Some more stuff, you know, Rayquaza, Charizard, promos, lots of promos just because they're so easy to get. And this is our last page, and if you guys remember, I pulled that in a recent video of opening a Tag All-Stars box. That is a Japanese green search, I believe is the name of it. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it at the end of this video. And I just want to say, you guys, I just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate all the subs and all the comments that you guys make. It makes me feel like we're growing a community here, and I hope we keep doing that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as it's long and it's special, but I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better too. And so that's what the vlogs I'm doing are for too. If you want to watch one of those, you can go ahead and hit my vlog playlist, which is either going to be up on screen or you can just find it. I'm not going to go through all that time because this is a long video to shoot for me, and depending on how much editing goes into, and I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife. So I hope you guys all have a good night. Bye now.